What is up, everybody? All right, time to die. It's only a matter of time before we loud. Anyway, it's only a matter of time before we get stuck on something here. We will do our best. Before we jump into Camelot, though, I think we can do a 10 roll. What are you gonna do with that 30 SQ? I'm gonna roll story. That's what I'm gonna do. Give me, I guess we need Gen K copies and we need craft essences. K-scope's always nice. Okay, that's actually good. We do need to limit break that eventually. Oh, unfortunately, she is banned. It's unfortunate because she's good. Cool character, but yeah, that's banned. What do we get here? We get Caster Coup, that's also banned. 100 Face, that's banned. So Boudica is the only usable thing here. That did not go particularly well. That would have gone really well if it was a regular account. I think Boudica's already in P5. Which means she might be able to get a passive now, which is actually good, because if we get her second passive, and then we give her K-scope, she can turn 1 NP, which is actually going to be incredibly useful down the road. We're certainly not going to have the materials to do that right now, but at some point we will. I think I just clicked the grailing system on accident. That's the thing I need. Boudica. Maybe she's not ready yet. Where's she at? Yeah, 115. She needs bond. She needs 1 bond level. I wonder if she's bond 4 or lower. Nope. Damn. So we have to either get another copy of her, or we've got to get 175k. Not the best. I think Billy is bond 6 now. Yes, he is. We got Gen K to 60. Can't get either of her buffs, though, I think, until she's final ascended. And we might actually need to do that, because I think she might be good for the Demon Pillar, so... Let's see, what does she need to ascend? Oh boy, that's a lot of void dust. 17. Ugh. Hey, rabbit. All right, what is this? I guess we're not fighting Ozzy yet because we're not in the temple yet, because you fight him in the pyramid here. I don't know what this is then. Guess we'll go with Kairos, Alex, and then our Lancers. Oh yeah, Boudica's got an NP buff and all that. She has got so many buffs, actually. Actually, I think Boudica with her passive and her skill upgrades and having K-scope would be great for the Demon Pillar, but there's no way we're gonna have that stuff ready anytime soon. Let's see. Do we start with... Yeah, we'll start with Booty Lancer. In case things go wrong, we'll have Romulus there. Mash or another Alex? Let's go with another Alex. And then we'll bring Billy for Bond, because he's never going to have enough. Just another 300k, guys. Not a big deal. Who is more effective HP, Gwen or Amon-Ra with all the heals? Kind of depends on like how much you're counterclassing and yada yada. Because I think he heals for like 100,000. Or Gwen essentially has like, what's his? I think his damage resistance is like 50%. So it kind of just depends. And also you can remove the heal where you can't remove Gwen's thing. But then the Demon Pillar is AoE, where Gwen's not. At least not the normal attacks, so it's a lot of apples and oranges. But I do think they're going to be the 2 hard fights for us overall, for sure. Lion King might be kind of hard too, but I don't think it'll be as bad. But we beat Gwen, but that doesn't mean we can beat the Demon Pillar, because Gwen rewards archers, and then archers are terrible for the Demon Pillars, so... yeah, it's a whole mess. Okay, we will do that. We'll give Romulus K-scope in case he shows up and has to do an emergency NP. Hopefully Billy doesn't have to do anything, because that would be bad. Alright. Off we go. I don't even remember how much health the demon god has. With his healing, it's probably effectively like 600,000 or something, maybe 700,000, which is a lot, but Gwen is probably more than that when I think about it. I don't know, we'll just have to see. Alex will be good for the demon god though, because you can remove his heal, and so we'll probably summon Kairo's Alex. I think we'll go double Alex, like one Alex in the front or in the middle, and then one in the back. That seems reasonable. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Double Alex, that's legit. Can we do 10k without a buster card? Probably. Yep, no problem. I wonder if we're gonna get any news for FGO soon though, like what event is next. We got a little while before Valentine's Day. I'm sad we didn't get a real main story though at the end of the year. They always do that, and they did the beach event instead, which really wasn't... Now the boss fights were good, absolutely, but it really wasn't the same thing as a new main story. I guess I Alex NP here. I wonder if I do the triple quick up just for the NP gain. She's at 60%. Yeah, why not? Archers are clearly at the end. Solid. I don't know what they'll do for Valentine's Day. What the hell is this stage? Compared to what we just dealt with, this is kind of nothing. I believe they call this filler. Please crit. Work with me, lady. There you go. Look at all these buffs. If we ever get her NP2, it'll be super useful. But honestly, once Romulus is all maxed out, I think Romulus is going to be more useful to us for the most part, aside from just normal card damage, which is a 5-star, but he's got the battery and all that nonsense, a lot of survivability. For a lot of boss fights, I think he'll be good. But they'll work together pretty often, I think. Yeah, I could see them doing some Mev shenanigans, that wouldn't surprise me. I'm kind of hoping that we get something before Valentine's Day. But, I don't know, things are kind of slow right now. I think they're going to remain slow for a little while. I think it's going to take them a while to get things on track. And they're probably in like the heart of the transition right now, because I think the transition is final in February. Although I don't know, maybe they're not allowed. I guess they can't really start moving and everything until the deal is actually technically finished. So I don't know, we might have a good bit of a wait here. Not quite sure how some of that works. Alright, just an archer stage. Time to throw lancers at it. Thought that would do the trick. Nice polite hello, I'll take that. How are you doing? Well, on 10 lines. I don't know if they'll do that just because of like file size and whatnot. But isn't that a thing in arcade or something? The animation updates would be good. Alright, we can Brave Chain. No art card if I do that, but that's okay. Man, I'm pretty concerned. Like both the Aussie fight, like Nidacris with Aussie, and the Demon Pillar fight, I no idea how we're gonna beat those. My first thought is just use Alex, try to remove buffs, and throw rider classes at it, or cavalry classes at it, and hope for the best. That's like all I got. Actually, no joke, if we get super stuck here, like on the Demon Pillar, I'm gonna level Phantom of the Opera, I think. I'm totally serious about that, because I need to level him eventually anyway. He's a cavalry class, and he has buff removal. But that's only if we get unbelievably stuck, right? And we have to, like, because that'll take a lot of effort to get all of his upgrades. But if you do get all of this upgrades done for Phantom, I seriously, having 3 units with buff removal would actually be a pretty big boost. But it's not something I'd want to do if we're just a little stuck, because you need so much investment, right? It's a lot of math, a lot of leveling, a lot of ascension, gotta do the upgrade quests. So unless we're omega stuck, I'm not going to do that. Although we are going to do it eventually. Okay. I want Romulus not to kill the first one, that way I can hit with these other 2 cards. Get a 3rd place bonus. A little bit more MP gain that way. This game's actually not that hard to understand. I make it a lot harder on myself because, like, right now I'm nerfing the hell out of our capabilities, but it's not too bad. What's bad about it, and this is truly bad game design, right? I really berate this game for this. The game is so easy at the beginning, right? Like and for too long, the beginning stories of this game are boring, repetitive, full of filler, you know, just ugh. And it's so easy, you can play like a moron and get away with it. And then all of a sudden, you get much further in the story and the boss fights get really hard. And I mean, interesting, the boss fights get pretty interesting. But you go from like 0 to 100 and the game has never taught you anything. So a normal player gets into the game, steamrolls everything, and then gets their harder content and has no idea what they're doing. And it's not a good curve. And they made it worse because they made it easier to like level up and trivialize the early game because you're like overstatting it and stuff. And so by the time you get to the hard stuff, you know, you're so used to the game being a joke, when it starts getting hard, you're like screwed. So yeah, it's not very welcoming to new players because of that, just because it kind of conditions new players to just autopilot farm, and then all of a sudden they start throwing like intricate boss fights at you. It's like, okay. And I think the game's a lot more fun with the intricate boss fights. It's the reason I actually play it. Some of them are actually quite well designed and quite interesting. But yeah, they don't do a good job of easing you into it. I don't think you could really do enemy scaling too well in this game, and they don't really need to, because this game has such a set end game for like a stat line that they don't need to move the goalpost too much. It's more about getting people to that point smoothly. Yeah, this stage is a joke though. Can she one-shot? Maybe. Well, they're all dead regardless. Time for fan service to the face. Dumb noble phantasm, dude. Some people like her. I actually had some comments on my YouTube channel of people saying they like her, but I'm not in that camp. Nope, didn't quite kill. We're gonna have a boss fight coming up soon here. I'm not sure what the order is though. I think this stage though, like this chapter is just filler, I'm pretty sure. Because we're not actually at the temple. Honestly, the Demon Pillar might be next. And I have no clue what we're doing against that. Oh yeah, Sherlock was shown off back then. You learned of him in London, but you didn't see him until Camelot. Okay, it's still just archers. Well, that's actually kind of good for us because it'll be easy. We'll just steamroll it. Yeah, like FGO does a good job when it comes to like current challenge quests and, you know, the new Lost Belts boss fights. They do a good job with scaling them for the most part. Like, that's not really an issue. It's mainly just the early game is a complete mess. Like, they need to revamp it, but they're probably not going to. No joke, man. With how bad these restrictions are, Phantom is actually going to be useful. Like, Phantom is absolutely going to be useful. No Brave Chain there. We'll just go for NP gain. Like the Lee student fights is gonna be really meta in, and then we just need more buff removal, and we need AoE units too, because we don't have a lot of them. Yeah, what a timeline. You pretty much have to have an account with these kind of restrictions for Phantom to be good. What am I doing? Let's... do that. I think we need 2 NPs, so that'll be it. The Azure. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yep, Sanson's good here. Yeah, Sanson's good here. Because he's got debuff clear. I don't know if we have any other unit on the account that is debuff clear. For other units, anyway. And then the anti-evil thing. Oh, this is one of those waves where you don't, or one of those stages where you don't have waves. They just keep reinforcements showing up. So let's get Romulus's NP and then double NP. I really wish FGO though would cut out a lot of this filler. It's just pointless, busy work. Especially when you do have boss fights that are actually interesting. Let's see, Romulus or... I guess we'll do the front Romulus, he's the weakest one, but he might not actually kill. Well, let's find out. We'll do that. TNG tree. Yeah, these are the last 2. That's pretty easy. Like, what was the point of this stage? Like, we already fought these last wave, there's no like story here, and it's just the same things over and over, and they're so easy. And like, this exists because when this was relevant, when the story was new, they wanted it for padding, right? Which is dumb, but that's what it was. But now that there's a million other stories, you don't need all this padding in the old stories anymore, and it just sticks out like a sore thumb. I wonder what the final chapter is here. Oh hey, oh that's just Bond, I think. That's not important. No offense to MASH fans, but what I'm looking for is the 4-star upgrade. Oh, that didn't happen yet. I guess we fight Lancelot again. I thought we only fought him once, but I guess we fight him again. We must like go back to this arrow and fight Lancelot again, then go to the temple. So Lancelot's probably the next major boss. Okay, I'm guessing the writer's the boss. Let's see, how do I want to face this out? Start with Sanson. Romulus or Booty Lancer? I guess Booty Lancer because she's higher. I'll do that in the back. We start with MASH. And then maybe Gen K. I want to take it seriously in case it's another fucking AoE dragon, like none of that nonsense. Do that. Do that. MP gain for everybody. 2030. Alright, that looks good. And yeah, if you want to see the rules of this account, just check the Garbo link there. Yep, I hate all the filler. And like 5.2 is so refreshing because 5.2 had no filler whatsoever. But then Lost Belt 6 had filler again, and it's like, really? Alright, Sanson NP gain is quite important. Wait, what did I give her? Oh, she is K-Scope, okay. That thing's got the danger tag. Actually means it does more damage, but it's kind of silly on wave 1. I guess I should have done the defense buff. Okay, we need Sanson NP gain, so we'll just stick with that. Because I'm assuming we're gonna fight a dragon or some dumb crap. What else is a generic rider boss? There's the Babylonia dudes, but that's obviously not gonna be in Camelot. Okay. We're going very slow with our damage, but it's alright. Although I guess there's a chance this isn't actually like a mini boss, it could just be random BS. I probably let that thing do too much damage to me. I think I should have killed it last turn. Like, Sanson's almost dead, what the hell? Incredible NP gain there off that 2-hit quick. Okay, that needs to, all of that needs to go. Get that out of here. I don't know if she's gonna kill though. Mad Stargin, yeah, look at that big whopping 2 stars. Look out, boys. Maybe 3 stars sometimes. They've stunned one. Who designed this NP, man? Oh, she stunned all of them, which is good because we didn't do any damn damage. Oh, I am concerned for Sanson's health. I'm gonna do this, and then probably invulnerability next turn. Okay, she can kill one, I think. That wasn't a crit. That was. Come on, crit again. There you go. Such an anime animation right there. Trying to protect Sanson, but these are both level 40. Try to kill one. Kinda want Mash to die so the deck shuffles, so I just got a slight chance of getting a Brave Chain and Booty Lancer. Come on, give me a good deck shuffle. Shit. I think I have to NP it, because I think this thing's NP is AoE, and that would absolutely wreck Sanson, so yeah, I think I have to NP this one guy. What if she doesn't do 20k because she doesn't have her buffs? Nah, she got this. That's 17k. Can you imagine if she doesn't do 17k here? She's fucking fired if she doesn't do 17k here. Guess the backup would be if she's stunned. Okay, 19. That was way closer than it needed to be. Okay, that's a giant dragon. How do you fit down here? How? You can, like, look at that. You can see where the ceiling is based on the tunnel in the background, and this guy's head is just going through the roof. So like, how is this guy in here? And like, the picture's like a giant hole in the sand, so this is clearly like an underground dungeon or something, right? It's like, how the hell did you get a giant dragon in here? All right, Sanson does not have his NP, but he'll get it from being attacked. So we'll focus on the other Sanson. Do I even want her to use guts? Because do I gain anything out of her living? Because the boss is AoE, not really, but I guess we'll just stall. I don't know. I don't know if I want Jinke showing up so soon. Okay, the front Sanson is weaker than the back Sanson, but he's more health, so it's almost more reasonable to heal him because he's the only one that might be able to NP again. But he is weaker than ours. Okay, this comes back in one turn, so I'll have him heal himself. And then we'll just heal him with that next turn. That is fine. Buster Chain or start getting a little bit of NP. Probably the NP. Basically none, but I don't think the Buster Chain matters that much. Richard's also in the underground dungeon, I know, and it also doesn't make a whole lot of sense. This dragon could be evil. Yeah, or a human, right? Oh, we did pretty good damage there. Alright. Not as bad as the previous dragon. Dude, this thing's animations are so bad. I probably could have just done the attack up there, really. I was gonna save it for Gen K or something, but honestly, Samson would have done fine. Look, you can see his face is clipping through like the black wall that they use for kind of like vague, you know, ceiling. Looks so silly. Well, Booty Lancer did absolutely nothing. Because the boss is AoE, so it's not like he's drawing fire or anything. Other Samson dead too, jeez. Okay, these are our last units, so if they die, we're kind of screwed. I think I need to save... Well, no, I don't really need to save the evade on her because we got the Mystic Code evade. Guess we just focus on Jin K here. Yeah, I'll save the evade, it's alright. He's not gonna kill... He'll kill Samson this turn, but he won't kill anyone else, so... Unless he triple crit. We actually might wipe if he triple crit, but I'll look at crit. Alright, we're fine. We actually would die potentially next turn, but I think we're alright. Oh yeah. We're good. That was a wee bit closer than it needed to be, though. I really wish Jin K was NP5, and then we had the Void Dust to get our final ascension, because she'd be really useful against the Demon Pillar then. She'd do way more damage. And we're gonna need it. I honestly have no idea how this account is gonna get enough damage to kill that thing. And we're probably gonna make it there today. We'll see. I suspect, though, we're... Oh, good. We need those. Legit, that's like 2 Void Dust right there, and we need like, what, 16 Void Dust or whatever, so... Yeah, give me more white cubes. Oh, this is Lancelot. That's clearly Lancelot. We get more cubes here. It's only 1 arrow. Let's see. You'll get 2. I'll take it. Alright, boss fight time. Gotta take this seriously. I assume this is Lancelot. I don't see how it wouldn't be. Okay, so he's got the whole attacks the unit with the most HP thing. So we need to try to keep someone to have more HP than Salami for as long as possible. Immune to debuffs, which is such a problem for her, but thankfully she's got her other niche. Okay, so they have 5,000 and 6,000. The mash is 9,000, that's good. What else could... Wish I had Parted Sea or something like that. Or Caneth. But those would be really helpful. Because then she wouldn't take damage right away, so he'd just keep attacking her. I can give her defense up so she takes less damage, but it still won't take that long for health to get lower. There's this, because it's just 2,000 more life. That's probably either that or this. No, the stars are pointless on a Berserker, okay. Alright, so when she dies, what do I want? There's stuff like Jason, Shakespeare if you try to go for another NP. I could give him Taunt, but if he's got the max HP, he won't need it. That's so awkward the way that works. So she needs to Taunt when she doesn't have the most HP anymore. Basically, no one else on the account can even do damage to Lancelot, so it's all about double salami. Everyone else is going to be worthless. Think. So Jason makes sense then. Hoping there's not trash mobs this time. Those trash mobs made a huge problem. I don't think there will be, because that's kind of the theme. You pretty much always fight the knights with the enforcement knights with them as well. Then if you fight them again, they don't have the bodyguards or whatever. I don't know what else to do. Like, I could just do that just because he's good at neutral, I guess. They're just gonna have to get a lot of value in. Maybe Caligula. I'll do Shakespeare and see if he can get the battery off to get another NP. Alright, CEs. HP is good on the units that aren't salami. Like, more HP means they'll get attacked more. Like, even if they only get attacked like one extra time, that's enough to potentially make a difference. Oh, this one's super good because it's health and then the defense up. Maybe I give that to MASH. Is 25% better than all that extra health? We'll go with the health. Alright, let's see what happens. This shouldn't be too bad, but depends on how much health he gets. And our MASH will get buffs after this, I'm pretty sure. Alright, Lancelot. Boy, I wish we could use Lancelot, because his new animations are awesome. He's kind of cool. Oh yeah, that's Lancelot. Alright. So MASH would probably have to get hit at least twice for her to not be the one that get attacked. I'll do the defense though. Oh crap, is this 4-star MASH now? Oh, hell yeah, so she gets the better first skill. Okay, that's really good. So MASH is actually kind of tanky now. Okay, let's art chain. Maybe I should have given MASH starting NP, because if MASH got her NP as well, that'd be great. Dude, if our debuffs actually worked here, Salami would shred this boss so quickly. Okay, crit up. Crit. Oh boy, she is already so wrecked. Okay, we'll do this. Okay, we need to do... Yeah, a little bit of damage there from Lancelot. We need to do so much damage here. Well, we got all of our buffs. I guess we'll... Let me think. MASH will get her NP from being attacked, so we'll do Salami's art card and start working towards another one. That's not good, though. I kind of needed MASH to, like, tank another turn and still have the most HP. Where now, once her taunt wears off, she's not going to have... Maybe I should have let her die, then. If I let her die, we would have gotten a new unit in. Okay, they did do pretty great damage though. Don't mind that. We're definitely gonna need another NP to win though. I really wish I could art chain here, but there's no way. Okay, so right now back Salami's gonna get attacked. Okay, I think we evade back Salami. Because she's gonna get attacked, and because she's evading, her health will never drop, and he'll just keep attacking her, so we'll get a bunch of NP gain that way. I don't need a MASH NP here, then. I can wait for the deck to shuffle, and potentially get an art chain. The problem is next turn. Almost got our NP. So she's got to be able to survive one hit, because she's got to get hit once, and that's the invulnerability. But then she's gonna get hit again because she still has the most HP. She needs to live that one, because then her HP will be lower and she won't have the most HP anymore. So I can do MASH's NP. So she's about as tanky as we can get. Turn order here. Get slapped. So if she lives here, I think we're gonna win. If we gotta live the second hit, because the third hit will hit someone else. had so many defense buffs, but he crit. Oh man. Oh my NP gain. And I like how she lives though. Fuck. This guy hits so hard, dude. That was just bad luck though, because I mean we really did have a lot of defense buffs. I mean I know we're a berserker and berserkers die quick, but like shit. Okay, his NP is random. He'll attack Jason after that. I think we gotta evade the other Salami. We gotta try to get her NP now. That sucks though. We had Salami's NP ready to go, but she died. Yeah, hit crit damage up, yeah. Maybe I could work in Alex, because Alex could do buff removal. Oh, yeah, he can. The boss is immune to debuffs. He's not immune to buff removal. That's not a debuff. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. Because, now he's gonna attack Salami, because Jason had the most HP. Okay, he's only got one action left, so she's safe. The problem is she's gonna get attacked again. Wait, no. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, Shakespeare, you wonderful bastard. Because Shakespeare will do the invincibility, so he won't die. And he's got the most health, so he'll eat all 3 attacks. Oh, that's a big help. I tell you what's not a big help is Smash right now. She was great at the start, but now she's not doing anything. Wait, the boss version of Lancelot's crit buff is only 10%? Oh yeah, you were talking about that yesterday, how the player version of Lancelot just gets outrageous crit, but then the boss version for some reason only, you know, just gets garbage crit chance up. That is kind of bullshit. Man, his animations are so cool though. What do I do? Oh boy, I think we might lose because of that Salami dying. Coming down to the wire here. This is where we need like a gutsy E on Caligula. Yeah, now he's gonna hit Salami. Okay, damage cuts ate it, but now we're pretty screwed. I can heal... Is this enough? Yeah, that's enough, I think. So I think Shakespeare gets attacked again. We're so close, but I think we might lose. And we just gotta protect double Salami better, I think. 3K. You can't stun him because of the killer. Oh, still the highest HP. Not Salami. 96%! I need Mash to have more health now, because he's going to attack Shakespeare again, but then he'll probably be low enough that he attacks Salami again. And Salami's right there, right? She's right there at the, being able to NP. Oh no. Not like this. Do I just quick chain in case of a lucky crit next turn? I guess. We need him to buff. We need him to buff and then attack, Shakespeare with like a quick. But I think Shakespeare's gonna be low enough. Nope. Oh, come on. Shakespeare actually took 2 hits. Fuck! That was a buster. That was so lucky that Shakespeare had enough health to take another hit, buddy. I think we're dead now. I can have Mash just take it. Yeah, it's fine. I guess we take Billy's crit while we got it. Yeah, I think it's over. We don't have any damage left on the team now. Fucking rulers, man. Well, we'll go down to the nitty-gritty here, but I think we're done, though. Purple on purple violence. Okay, well, Billy's definitely getting attacked. Do I even bother to evade, or do I wait? Man, I wish I had my NP right now, because I could NP art, and then I could evade and get hit 3 times. And then I could potentially NP again. I think I wait and I just hope he doesn't one-shot me. We're wasting so much NP gain. I see archers still take the half damage though. We actually need Shakespeare to die now, but that's kind of hard to accomplish. He's not exactly killing his kid, he's killing the another person that has got the spirit of his kid inside of them, because that makes sense. Well, at least we get the Buster up. Chat, we came so close, but I don't think we got it. Ugh, 80% crit with Buster up and it didn't crit, and we had crit up too. That'd have been a hell of a lot of damage. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. A little bit of lag there, but we actually didn't die. Chat, can Billy clutch this on the final turn? We got no gas left in our Mystic Code. I don't think so. I don't think we have this, unfortunately. I think he'll get close, but he's not doing much damage, so... If only that Salami earlier didn't die with her MP, dude. Oh. Oh my god! 1,000! Double buff again? Double buff? No? Okay, well. That was very winnable. Like, just the little things. If I could have just gotten just a tiny bit more value somewhere, that would have been enough. Parries the bullet. Alright, there's a chance that Alex could be really good, but it's really random. I honestly think the setup's decent. You just need Lancelot not to crit Salami and with a Buster and one-shotter or whatever he did. Jason was a little eh. I know even Billy was kind of eh. Maybe I just put a Berserker in the back. It's just that it's so easy for a Berserker to get one shot. You know what would be nice is if we had the Kenneth CD on a Berserker in the back. That would be really good, but I don't have it. I don't even have Parted Sea because this game's bullshit. So something we could do that would really help is if we had leveled Blood Axe, because Blood Axe has guts, and so Blood Axe would actually make a really good cleanup unit here. But our Blood Axe is just too under-leveled. But yeah, Blood Axe would make this much easier. What to do? What to do? I guess we'll just stick with the same team because I think this can work. I really do. Let me see if there's something I can give Jason here that's better. Oh. Why am I not using this? Why am I not using this? This makes so much sense here. Who do I give it to? It's tempting to give it to Mash. It does lower HP by a good bit though. Does it give health stat? It does. Let me just go level it. Yeah, let me just go level it and see how that does. Those that don't know, this gives you plus 100% defense against males, but only for 3 hits. But that's pretty damn good here. Let me level that craft essence just a little bit so we have slightly higher health. It's a worthwhile craft essence anyway for other boss fights. I actually kind of want to save those because we need mana prisms pretty desperately. I guess we're not leveling this much. Well, oh well. What is the limit break effect of that? Let me check. I completely forgot. I think it has a side effect on it, and it probably makes the side effect stronger. But let me check. Alright, its limit break effect is it increases star generation. It has a side effect for 10% more star generation, and if it's limit broken, it's 20%. So that very insignificant. The only reason you'd really want to limit break it is to just get the higher stats on it if you're really wanting to make someone tanky. But it's probably better to have multiple of it that you can put on multiple units than just the one limit broken. Because the event's gone and you can only get it from the shop now, and in the shop you can only get the 5 copies. So there's no way to have like 1 limit broken and then 2 other copies or something. That's not a thing. Very finite resource that. Okay. Fuck though. Not a good opening hand compared to the previous one. We do this. We actually got kind of lucky on the previous one because we got our NP so quick, so we could start building towards the second NP really rapidly. Now, we obviously died before the second NP, but we have the potential of really big value because of that. And his animations, though, is so good. Alright, now we're going to cast this because we're going to get attacked the first time, lose the buff, and then get attacked again. And we don't want the salamis. How is the deck shuffled like this? Like, we gotta wait this long to get our NPs. This might be a loss just because of the deck shuffle being so bad. Let's see. Okay, do I taunt? She'll get attacked one time, but then he'd attack the others, and that's too soon. I could heal. Okay, I already like that. Yeah, that's good. She still, though, will probably only get attacked once or twice. I'd rather not invulnerability if I can help. We gotta reset. This is just too much NP gain going to waste. Like, that's just... I'm looking at that. There's no way we get, like, any credit towards our second NP with the way that the deck shuffled there. Like every damn art card was in the final hand. We need it in the first two. And yeah, there's a story where Lancelot didn't have a weapon and he had to defend himself, so he used a stick, like a tree branch, and he was just so skilled that he won with the tree branch. Okay, this is much better. I guess I just do the art chain. Let's see why not. It's so much better now. Okay. Like Lancelot to cast the skill again. There we go. I actually suspect he's scripted to cast that skill right away, like how Gawain is scripted to do his attack up, buster up. Go ahead and do our attack up. I guess in a way, the middle Salami is more likely to get another NP because she has less health, but the other Salami does more damage. And also being attacked can mean more NP gain, so it's kind of tricky. You could say that's his shtick. Oh man. Someone get the pun police for that one. High roll, high roll. If we had low, we probably did throughout the fight roll or NPs. I'm sure something low rolls, and if it hadn't, we would have done that 1,000 extra damage we needed. I feel like last time we did 90k. We've got double kick buff now. What's the play? I kind of want to save the invulnerability for, like, maybe I cast it on Salome now, because I think Mash will get attacked and then be low enough that he's going to target switch. I would prefer it, though, when I know Salome's getting attacked and you just give her the invulnerability, and then she just tanks all of it. Maybe I cast her second skill, because Mash gets attacked once or twice, and then she probably gets attacked once. Alright, that sounds pretty good. I wish I had Mash's NP right now, but we'll get it this turn, I think. Oh yeah, definitely. Hey, Cairo, what's up? Welcome back, Lost. Lost, I was saying earlier how... Really, Kai? Okay, now what do I do? Because now I can't cast the invulnerability because she still has the one-hit invulnerability. Anyway, Lost, I was saying it's like I enjoy the consistency and it like brightens up my day when you do like the March emote, but then the thing you do right after it has the opposite effect. So, yeah, so much for that. Do I taunt now because we're so fucked up? That really did not go the way that I wanted. I wish he had just attacked Salome once. Attack Mash twice, attack Salome once. Because then she would just have lost the invulnerability, be at max health, get the NP, and then I would do the invulnerability on her from Mash, and then she'd get attacked 3 times. Oh, god damn it. Let me think. So he's gonna do the NP next turn, which is random, so maybe I want to save Mash's taunt for that. So, do I think Salome could survive with her damage cut And then mash this damage cut the defense up, and then the NP damage cut and defense up. Maybe, but he's got double crit buffs. That's 20% chance up to crit, 1 crit damage buff. I could give her the evade, but this is so frustrating. If only he hadn't buffed last turn, this would have worked out perfect. He has 6,000 health. If he doesn't crit her, she's probably okay. And if he buffs, if he attacks her once and then buffs, we're like fine. Unless we get Buster crit, then we're super dead. This is such a tough play. I mean, I would say more times than not I can tank through it. But like last time we didn't because we got unlucky. I guess we try to tank through it, and if we die again, maybe then we'll do a more safe play next time. Like doing the evade. Alright, this is our second attempt, and on the first attempt we got him down to 1,000 life. And we would have won pretty easily if I had just leveled my Blood Axe, but I didn't do that. So I have no other unit that does any damage to Lancelot except these two. Also, our Salome got one shot. We had like a bunch of defense buffs and damage cuts like we did just right there. But we got one shot because Lancelot like Buster crit us with double damage up, crit damage up. So we got, it was not a lucky time. So I think I taunt mash. Okay, we're gonna get like tricky here. So I'm gonna taunt mash, let her die, and then I'm going invulnerability the next one he hits. I can make it the middle Salami because she wants the NP gain, but I could also heal the back Salami and have her get attacked and have her get the NP gain again. Which isn't bad because she's got the Brave Chain. But the middle Salami will... She's already at 32%, and then she gets the battery right here. Yeah, we give it to the middle Salami. Wait a minute. When Mash dies to taunt, though, she's gonna cancel the turn. Shit. So I could give the invincibility to Mash then, and then she'll tank all the hits, but then she doesn't do anything. I guess I just use this for battery. That's such a shame. That's such a waste right there. NP gain or damage? I think damage. I mean, we would have won it first try if we had just gotten slightly luckier, because like our Salami died super fast, and then got it down to 1,000. But I think we got it now. The only way I think we don't got this is if I do something really stupid. Because this boss doesn't have a lot of randomness to it. Yeah, it's pretty predictable what's going to happen each turn. Okay, middle Salami's getting attacked. I wonder if I can get away with just this. Because it's the one hit from the invulnerability, and then she's got all of these defense buffs. But I could give her the evade from Jason. He doesn't have a Brave Chain. I think it's okay if I don't do anything. It's a little risky, but I think it's okay. I can take the Brave Chain, actually. This might be stupid of me, though. Like, I might be being overly greedy when I don't need to be. Because we do need one more NP, for sure. Okay, I think we're alright. Oh, right. Fuck. I forgot. Fuck. He had the most HP. Damn it. Oh, remember what I was saying about doing something stupid? There's the stupid. Shit. I completely forgot that Jason had the most HP there. God damn it. I just wasted his evade entirely. Oh no, what have we done? Well, we can get our NP pretty easy here. Okay, Shakespeare can super tank, since he's a Chad like that. Do I just take the Brave Chain, or do I want to... Yeah, let's take the Brave Chain. You know what, we'll do the Buster up then. I don't think we're going to try to get 2 more NPs, we're just going to go with the 1. Wait, then why didn't I do the Art Chain still? Because then she would have gotten it right there. What am I thinking? Why am I throwing so hard right now? Our vulnerability wears off now. Oh, no, it doesn't. I'm crazy. So he'll attack Shakespeare at least once. So I think Salami will live. And I can even give her the evade. I can also heal the back Salami. Yeah, we still got evade. That's pretty good. That was such a mistake, though, not doing the art chain. I think we just roll with it, and if she dies, then we evade the back Salami. Holy crap, though, we made some bad decisions there. Who are good low rarity supports? The best low star rarity supports is like Hans. Like Hans is like the most universal low star support. Hans Christian Andersen, like absolutely, he's the most general one. But then Qingong is the best buster one by far. He's great. You get a taunt, and the targeted taunt is so big on Qingong. That's just so helpful. He gives everyone battery, gives them defense up, damage cut, big buster up, and then Mozart for art. So yeah, it's Hans for general stuff, and I guess Mash and Hans for just general support, Qingong for buster, Mozart for art, and there really isn't one for quick because this game hates you, so you have to just use the general ones for them. But yeah, they don't really have a quick support. Yeah, Hohenheim's a good art support, but he's definitely not as good as... He's more for farming stuff and like just getting the NP and all that. He doesn't have like raw support value. He doesn't keep the team alive. He doesn't give you defense up. He doesn't do anything like that, right? He's not like that at all. He's still a good unit, but in terms of just like a general support, he's not that great. But he is awesome for farming. And he needs like very specific teammates to like capitalize on his MP gain thing. Where like Mozart will make any art unit hit crazy hard, where Hohenheim will not. Okay, I think we win here. Actually, value-wise, we're light years ahead of where we were before. And we super win right here. It was mainly Salami just not getting one shot. I think Icy was right. I think we just got outrageously unlucky on that first attempt with our Salami getting one shot. Because she had full HP, and she had defense up, damage cut, and then her damage cut. So like that was so ridiculous that she got one shot like that. Yeah, Leonidas kind of is a support now, but he's still more of a tank, right? Like I still think he's more in the tank category. With, you know, support on the side, because he does buster up, attack up, and then stars and stuff. Like, I really do recommend Leonidas to new players. He really is good. Taunt walls are awesome. He's a good taunt wall, and then as a bonus, you get all this other stuff. The only thing that's bad about Leonidas is he is pretty hard to use properly to a new player. Like, I don't think a lot of new players are going to intuitively know how to use him, and they're also not going to want to do all the upgrade quests and so on and so forth. But the longer you play and as you kind of get used to stuff, Leonidas is something you should definitely look at, especially if you're like a free-to-play and you don't necessarily have like all the meta stuff and you're kind of looking at what could I level to help me out for like boss fights and stuff. Leo is definitely something to consider. But like for a brand new player, like Qingong is so good. Don't use Qingong's NP very much, but Qingong is so super good because you get the taunt, which kind of fills in for what Leonidas does. It's not as good, obviously, but you still get a taunt. It's targetable, so it's super flexible. Like, I really can't stress how good a targetable taunt is, because you can use it like a regular taunt and just have Qingong be a taunt wall like anyone else, or you can do stuff like, okay, my DPS is using their evade skill this turn, or their invulnerability skill this turn, so they can't take any damage, so I'll taunt them, so they take all the hits and they get a bunch of NP gain back and stuff like that. You have so many options like that. Like, it's super flexible. Then on top of that, Qingong still gives you the defense up, the damage cut, the NP gain, the big buster up. Like, it's just, Qingong is incredible. And, you know, you can use Qingong for farming, for like killing assassins and stuff too. But yeah, new accounts aren't going to use Qingong's NP very much, but it's something that becomes useful as you get further into the game, so. Chat, I feel bad for my Dark Souls viewers because like I've gained a few viewers that have found my stream through watching my Dark Souls stuff, right? Because I think it's been pretty easy for my FGO viewers to like watch Dark Souls on the side some, right? But as I play Dark Souls more, I feel bad for my Dark Souls fans because I don't think they're gonna be into FGO at all. Right? That's just kind of is what it is, though. Okay, wait, what the? Why are we here? I don't remember this at all. When do we fight Aussie, man? Hey, Zom. Okay, I guess we got a little baby chapter here. You know what? I shouldn't complain because these baby chapters give us the white cubes, which we need to get void dust because I think we're going to want to level up some of our cavalry class people. So, actually, some of the things I like about FGO, I like because of Dark Souls, right? And that's because like, Nasu is a huge FromSoft fan, right? And that's why there's like harder boss fights and stuff in the game. Like specifically, they've said that it's because Nasu himself is such a big, you know, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, all that stuff that he wanted hard boss fights in this game. And I like those hard boss fights, you know, so I think if a lot of like Dark Souls players could actually just play like Lost Vault 5-2, they would actually probably enjoy it if they like strategy games. But all the other content, no, like absolutely not. You know, Boudica is going to be so good once we get her passive because we can turn 1 NP with her when she's got her coins, the coin passives. That's going to be super, super good. All right, let me think. So, caster, I guess, is the... I have no idea what this stage is. So we need a caster to clear out the assassins, and then there's, I mean, it's probably assassins mixed with sabers. And then we'll need a rider at the end or something. Hopefully there's not casters mixed in at the start. We could just do double salami. You know what? That's well, maybe not double because I kind of like Kairo's Alex. Well, actually, isn't my Alex decent now? Let's see. Yeah, it's decently compared. His is NP5 though. Mine's NP3. Fluffy is the Medea of FGO, accurate. Unironically, I think Fluffy is harder, at least with the way I play the game. It definitely took me more attempts to kill Fluffy than Medea. But that's pretty hard to compare, because action game strategy, you know, that's pretty far-fetched. Alright, start with MASH. I guess we do, Anastasia. For a stat stick. And Billy. And then double Alex. Okay. That'll do. Does MASH get more star? I don't know if she gets more stats when she upgrades or not. I didn't pay attention there. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think she did. I'm pretty sure she was at 11,000 health when she had this before. Makes sense. The big thing though is just her other upgrades, like the first skill upgrade. We actually don't have the NP upgrade yet, it looks like, but we do have the first skill upgrade. I just finished the DLCs for Dark Souls 3, and I see why people don't hype the Painted World. Yeah, I don't like that one. Ring of City's awesome, though. I love the Ring of City, though. I still believe the DLC for Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne were better. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think, I haven't played Bloodborne, obviously, but I think Dark Souls 1's first DLC, or only DLC, is just incredible, and it feels so natural and part of the game. Those zones feel so, like, right, you know, they're like the right ratio of trash mobs to boss fights. If you didn't know it was DLC, you wouldn't even think it was, right? Like yeah, the first DLC for Dark Souls 1 is really good. But I do like Ring of City. Medea's a great boss fight. But yeah, Painted World kind of sucks. Which is also annoying because the Painted World in Dark Souls 1 is super awesome, so. Pizza and wine. How about that, Arjuna? Like a grail something? How many grails do you have anyway? Some of my accounts are sitting on quite a few. My main doesn't have that many though. Can you guys not just laser down salami, please? Well, I'd rather not NP yet. Yeah, if you're wanting to 120 somebody, pretty big deal. Man, 120 Arjuna, that'd be... Or Godjuna, really, either one of those is gonna scale really well. Like, Jesus. But it's just the survivability on regular Arjuna is already so strong. Still won't give you the hard survival though, which just kind of sucks, but... If Arjuna just got like a one-hit evade, he's so disgusting. Yeah, I don't really want to know a lot about Bloodborne because I haven't played it, and I figure it's going to come to PC eventually, so I'll play it then. I do know about the PvP though, and I do not care for it. But, can't all be winners. Actually, I'm gonna do the lower crit chance. I don't want some weird thing happening where Mash kills it. I don't think she'd kill it if she crit, but it'd be close. Okay, one hit evade on the NP is broken. That's just completely broken. Because he NPs pretty rapidly. I'm sure you're aware of this though. Arjuna's like that one emote, I don't know, it's some anime girl with like, you know, money in her hands, you know, like, being all hype. That's our Arjuna right there. Wanting Arjuna buffs that are completely, absurd. Yeah, I've been trying to. Oh my God, Blue. Oh my God, Blue. Yeah, that's you, Arjuna. That's you. There we go. But yeah, PlayStation 5s not easy to come by. Damn it! I should have taunted. I thought we might kill. Damn it! I just lost our salami NP. Fuck.
Okay.
What a waste. Yeah, I don't need Mash either, so if Mash had taunted and died, I wouldn't have cared. I just had faith that we would actually wipe that wave. Oh, Da Vinci, right. This is like a training fight or whatever. This is probably not going to be too hard. We just got to be careful about the NP. I'm gonna be right back. I need to grab like a snack and some water real quick. So give me just a moment here. I'm confident Billy's got this. Alright, I'm back. Chat, I was just thinking, like, this boss fight with Da Vinci is kind of whatever, but her boss fight in Gilfest, or Nero Fest, that was such a good boss fight, and I really wish that was replayable. Like, let's see, it was all like, you weren't supposed to kill her, right? Killing her was bad, and that would buff the side mobs. And the side mobs had a bunch of gimmicks you had to deal with. And she would cast Pierce Invulnerability, and if her NP came up while she still had Pierce Invulnerability, you were dead, because Caster Toria didn't exist back then. There was really no way to deal with that. So if she had her Pierce Invulnerability up, you had to punch her in the face, because punching her would lower her NP gauge, so you could stop her from NPing until the Pierce Invulnerability wore off. But then if you broke her bar, it was bad, and if you killed her, it was really bad. So you had to like balance out punching her to lower her gauge, so she would NP when she didn't have the Pierce Invulnerability. You had to survive the NP. Then you had to like balance out your classes, deal with the side mobs, deal with all their gimmick. That was all. Like that's a great little fight. That was a great boss fight. Like to this day, I think that's one of their more like decision-based, you know, engaging boss fights. You had multiple ways of approaching and dealing with. It was very good, and it's not replayable. You can't do it again. All right, let's see. So she quick charged or something. Don't have good cards here. We actually just need someone to die. I hate to say that, but we definitely need someone to die because we want our writers to show up. You know what? We'll just smash you. I know of Horizon Zero Dawn, but I've never played it. And it doesn't really look up my alley, to be honest. Like, it's kind of boring to me. It is very rare that I like AAA games, and I mean very rare. They're just so overwhelmingly like style over substance, and their combat systems are never that interesting to me. And there's exceptions, and there are some good AAA games, but it is just so rare that I enjoy AAA games. Like they normally care more about like trying to immerse people into a fantasy more so than having good gameplay mechanics, and it just doesn't. That's you know, that's fine. That's not bad, but that's just not what I really get into. But I don't know. That could be one of the few AAA games that I like. Like I said, I haven't really seen that much of it. I've been told by a lot of my close friends and a lot of acquaintances I met through Discord and stuff, and just people that know my taste pretty well, like Airy, for example, that all like Pokemon. And they've all told me I should not play it because I won't like it. And I tend to trust them because most of the people that have told me that know what I like and dislike in video games. And they're big Pokemon fans, and they're like, oh yeah, no, Green would fucking hate this. Yeah, that's exactly what I that's what I thought. When little I'd seen of it, I felt like it was a lot like Assassin's Creed, and I don't like Assassin's Creed because it's exactly what I was just talking about. It puts all of its effort into trying to like sell you on, oh man, you're a badass assassin and you can kill anybody, and it's not very hard or engaging, and your decisions don't matter very much, and it's kind of like a theme park. That's how a lot of AAA stuff is. And yeah, like Assassin's Creed, I have played Assassin's Creed, and that's like the perfect example I normally give of like why I don't like AAA games. It's like, yeah, the graphics are fine, and you know, they make some cool maps and cities and stuff, but you know, the gameplay is just so shallow ultimately. It's like you know, I don't really get into it. Okay, what am I doing here? Someone needs to die still. I kind of want to not waste Mash's second skill. So I guess I just wait. But there's like no one on the field worth protecting. That's the problem. Also, this is a big reason why I don't play a lot of AAA games, and I think this is incredibly reasonable of me. I don't like most of them, and it's really expensive to try them, because they're generally $60 and crap like that. So I'm like, do I want to spend $60 on something that is very likely that I'm not gonna like it for like the 1 in 20, you know, game out there that of AAA stuff that I will like? Because I'm sure there is a few AAA games here and there that I will like, but it's like, is it really worth that much money? Just wait for Microsoft to buy everyone and get Game Pass. Yeah, there's that. Honestly, people are like joking about Microsoft having a monopoly, but I don't think that's even remotely true. They don't own half as much as Disney. And not only that, like, they don't really even have that many big name games. Like, they really don't. Like, remember, like, you'll remember this, Lost. Remember when, like, Microsoft had these big heavy hitting games like Halo and Fable that like actually meant something? Those were like juggernauts in the industry. Now Microsoft, it's like Minecraft, okay, that's legit. And then, yeah, it's like the bunch of random games nobody actually cares about. Yeah, no one even knows what Fable is anymore, by the way. But they don't actually own like a bunch of juggernauts in the industry. It's mostly just Minecraft, right? They just own Minecraft, and Minecraft is like the biggest thing ever, which, you know, fair enough. But that's pretty far away from a monopoly, right? It's not like they own every big franchise that comes out. They actually hardly own any of the big franchises that come out. But yeah, Microsoft seems to be really focusing on the long term, which is actually a good move generally. They've had their lumps. They've made a lot of bad business decisions over the years. Like, Jesus, between like the original Xbox to now, they have made many bad, greedy, stupid, short-sighted decisions. But from what I've seen of them, they have kind of learned from some of those mistakes, and they've tried to shift their business model to like a more long-term stability, long-term sales kind of, you know, model, which is interesting. I don't know if they're gonna, you know, execute it perfectly, but it is interesting. I guess I'm just gonna Invulnerability Billy because she could quick charge and literally fuck the rest of this team. So
Okay.
I'm actually interested to see what Microsoft does in the gaming industry, because although they haven't really they don't own really any IPs I give a flying fuck about. I don't think they own that many IPs people give a flying fuck about anymore. But they are starting to acquire some of them, and they are making some interesting decisions. So I really am curious to see what comes of this. Like, I actually hope, you know, fucking Activision Blizzard is just such a bad, stupid company that's made horrible decisions and a scummy, terrible CEO, all the stuff, right? But with Microsoft taking over, I'm actually interested. Like, what are they gonna do, right? Like, are they? You know what? I'm gonna save Anastasia, even though I should save Alex later, but because I wanted her to use charisma on Alex, so. But I want to see, can they turn that ship around, right? Like, can they turn that ship around and make Blizzard not garbage? Yeah, Tencent is a way bigger deal than Microsoft, I would say. They are buying up so much stuff. I mean, Microsoft is getting there, right? It's not like they're going to stop trying to buy things. They're going to keep trying to expand, obviously. But I think Disney and Tencent are just... Those are some ridiculous companies right there. Disney's trying to... Because Disney doesn't just own a bunch of, like... People think Disney just owns a bunch of, like, movie studios and stuff. They don't. They have a bunch of other companies that aren't them, but they just name them other stuff. And they own stuff in like every industry from like soap to, I mean, you name it. Like they have such a stranglehold on so many industries. It is absolutely insane. And the problem with Disney is they're so big and powerful that I don't think anyone's going to touch them at this point. And the public doesn't even realize how big they are, because the public just thinks they own all the movies, which they definitely own more than that. We have 0 NP gain for Alex, which is bad because I want him to buff, but I don't want to have his buffs wear off before he NPs. But, fuck it, doing it anyway. Who needs a counter class? We'll just whittle this boss down slowly with neutral classes. That has been the way of it so far. Actually, I don't think Sony's even close. I don't think Sony's even remotely close to Disney and Tencent and all that. Actually, from what I understand, Sony's been kind of struggling these last few years. They've had a few branches do really well for them, but a lot of their branches have honestly just been sucking and doing really badly. Yeah, I don't think Sony's even close to Disney and Microsoft these days. People, they look at like the PlayStation doing better than the Xbox, and they think Sony's bigger than Microsoft, which is just ridiculous. It's like, that is such a baby understanding of what Microsoft does. Okay, can Brave Art Chain, that's good. I guess we save Billy because Billy's cool. But I haven't looked at like the exact finances of Sony in a while, but I do know like these last 2 years, a lot of their branches have not done particularly well. Well, I know some of the branches have done really, really well to compensate to an extent, but yeah, I don't think they're even close to Disney and stuff. I haven't even used my attack up, man. Damn, Alex's buffs are gonna wear off. Fuck it, we're doing normal card damage. Nice charm. You know, honestly, that's pretty damn good normal card damage. For a level 60 anyway. That took so long because we just didn't have a rider out for most of the fight. Alright, what are we doing here? Having a good time, Arjuna? Man, that was so sad when you said that like your messages were getting blocked, but you didn't know it. So you were talking in chat and everyone was ignoring you. You didn't know why. That was. I'm so glad that got sorted out because that'd have been the worst. Just Archer. Not Tristan or anything. That's not until later. Just Archer. I have absolutely no idea. I'll treat it like a boss fight, because if it's just one class, oftentimes it is, but I have no idea. I know it's not Tristan. Like, definitely not. What's a filler boss fight that can be Archer? I guess the Watchers, or Beholders, or Observers, whatever the fuck. Could be that. So strange. Alright, just Lancers for days. Lancers somehow became one of our better classes, and I didn't really intend that. Not that I mind. Yeah, Arash dies after the first time you fight Tristan. Like with the fiery background. That's when all that goes down. But not too much alcohol now, Arjuna. Let's not go too overboard. Gotta be the voice of reason here. All things in moderation, you know. Also, don't flip a nickel. That's stupid. I am not a mod, thank you. I am the admin. I'm the broadcaster, and it's difference here. What shall we do? I really am, though, grateful to my community. It's been great. It's just so much fun. Get to look at the news together, and you know, we're gonna play Elden Ring and all this stuff, and it's really fun having all the different opinions and stupid memes and stuff. Lost comes in here waddling. And then being an asshole, but you know, that's a separate matter. Alright, let's kill the ones that get their NP. Probably should have picked that quick card on Booty Lancer. Surprising amount of Archer stages today. Zaw always trying to Sanson me. Icy being a corrupted name file. I can never, I don't know why we're always on about these, was it Stardew Valley? Is it on Steam? Maybe one of these days for a bonus stream I'll just YOLO it and I don't know how to finish the sentence. I'll YOLO it and then scream. I don't know. It on Steam? Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Arjuna's pretty persistent about that one. It couldn't hurt to do a bonus stream of it. Okay, so what are we fighting right now? This is not a boss fight. Why are we suddenly fighting Cthulhu nonsense? What the hell? I don't remember this at all. Like, what on earth is the lore explanation here? I actually think we just Romulus NP. Lore mod check? Surprise Gilius, yeah, I was in Camelot the whole time. He just like busts out of a sand dune. Will he do 4K? What if he doesn't? Okay, we'll do it like this. Oh, music is definitely looping. Good song though. Oh yeah, I did Leonidas' buffs off stream, which is quite handy. 93k. Man, I would love though a Camelot New Game Plus. Because there really is a noticeable difficulty spike and all that, and just it's, you know, the classical Knights of the Round with gimmicks and everything, you know, good memories from back in the day. I'd love to see an updated version of Camelot. Yeah, the privilege of having a third skill. Probably could have cast that a while ago. Nothing like a rank 1 Buster buff. On 5, I'll take it. Chat, we don't have David. Why do we not have David? Couldn't we have thrown ourselves a bone? I'll tell you, you add David and Asclepius to this account, and most of its problems are solved. Nopers. And then I guess Ku, if you wanted to have a fluffy killer. Because Robin's a decent fluffy killer. The thing is, we don't have a lot of... The other units that are good with him are banned, where Ku is more self-sufficient. Although Robin still works well with Caster Arturia, but with just her, the story support, I don't think that would be enough to keep him alive long enough. I don't know, though. There's some weird stuff that can happen in that fight. Alright, this must... that took forever, but we're finally at Aussie, I think. It looks like we might have to fight Nidochris or something first, because I do remember that. Let's see. I think this is Nidochris. We're gonna want a good rider. Alright, let's still play it here. I don't know what the other classes are. I guess not Sphinxes. Every night class. Could just do Salami when in doubt. Maybe Salami Jason, because he's like a support kinda, and like target down the archers first. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Can I start with Alex just to build up his NP? I probably don't want to do that. It kind of depends on like how tough the trash is. Well, we're definitely bringing another Alex, I know that. Maybe Boudica in the back. Big bad level 40 Boudica. Do I start with Mash or do I start with Alex? I could always give Alex K-Scope. But then I won't have an NP on Salami easily. Might not need it if the trash is weaker. If that's the case, I could just go for like damage. Let's go like... Is this too ballsy? It's pretty ballsy. We'll just... Don't get our NP. It's fine. We'll give Mash damage too. What a weird team. For Nidochris of all things. I think it's Nidochris. Actually, it might not be. This could just be like, this could be a Sphinx as the boss, actually, then Nidochris. Let's see, I know 2 of the arrows... I forgot how many arrows there were, because 2 of the arrows are the Demon God, and then 1 of them is Ozzy. And if there's another arrow, then this might actually be a Sphinx, and then the next, it'd be like, this is a Sphinx, then Nidochris, and then Ozzy, and then the Demon God are the other 3. But I'm not sure if there were that many arrows, because I did not pay attention. Now, Baldy the Fluffy Killer, good luck with that one. Okay, Archer right there, that needs to die because of Jason. Wonder if Mash can kill it with a Brave Chain. Let's find out. I think so. Yep, most certainly. Nice damage. Okay, Brave Chain. I might be able to get greedy here. Well, this kills, this would be really nice, because then we get stars and NP gain. Crit, 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 crit. Yeah, there we go. Greed is good. I don't know if we even need that greed, but still. No art chain, unfortunately. Damn, so close. Risky, but it's kind of a free art chain. There's no way they don't do the damage. Crit, 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 crit. If she'd crit, that'd have been so much NP gain. Okay, if I'd given her starting NP though, she would have gotten her NP super easy. What you gonna grail, Arjuna? Okay, 3 Lancers. Kind of good that we got Jason's NP, actually. Still can art chain. Surely Jason can do 20k without charisma, right? Come on, Jason. Come on, my guy. Like, you got all these characters helping you. Got it, alright. He did like 22k on average to each of them. Yep, that's Nidochris. Okay. I want Salam's NP if I can get it. Salome, whatever. Salami. Okay, we'll do this. This is atrocious damage, but if we can attack 1 time, we'll definitely get our NP. But that might have been true without doing the bunch of cards. Does she have 2 actions per turn? Wow, she only has 2 actions per turn. What a mess. If I taunt. Any chance that Nidochris is lawful good? I kinda doubt it, but... I mean, she's smiling, right? When you're smiling, that means you're lawful good, right? That's totally how this works. Well, let's find out. Grilling Ash. That's a good choice. That's a good choice. Needs so many coins. Nice, nice. Unless you're going to 120, then now I'm concerned, but alright, let's see. Don't want to save Jason. Not really, but I don't want him to die before using his skills either. We'll go bonk, bonk, bonk. Alright, let's see if she's lawful good. Salami is lawful good? Oh, because she's smiling? Yeah, sure. I rolled MP5, got Juna. Ash has a lot of coins. Oh boy. Oh shit, I think she is lawful good. How about that? Wow, we did 99k and then we get the dots. That's nice. Easy win. Don't even need the riders. I mean, we probably will have them show up anyway, but just don't insta-death me. You know what? We're gonna save Jason. Who needs Mash? 4 dots. I get the feeling that Nidochris is the only Pharaoh that is lawful good. Okay, no insta-death. I can't do inventory management drunk. Mash is still alive, but my riders... Oh hey, we get another dot though. That's actually working out quite nicely. We're doing a hell of a lot more damage with the dot than we are with our normal cards right now. Okay, please kill Mash. Work with me here. $11K. Triple dot with the dot boost, not bad. If he had double salami and that salami had the command code, we'd be doing some damage right there. Finally, we've got the damn counter class. I could just charm. Yeah, let's charm. Never mind. Little worried about a quick charge NP thing here. Yeah, there's no way Cleo would be lawful good. There goes Jason, damn it. Oh, my resources! Oh man, we could do another dot boost, only for 1 turn, but that's gonna be some serious damage right there. Sadly, we did not get Alexander's NP. There we go, we got the charm finally. Alright, we get like 1 really good turn of dots. Not quite as good as it could have been because we were a little slow on getting the second NP, but... $13. Yeah, man, in total, she did a hell of a lot of damage with those dots. Hey, look, we got our dot again. Bad D. Boss is dead. Amount of embers already? Yep. It takes so much. From 100 to 101 is the same XP as 1 to 100, which is just absolutely nutty. Surprised you went with Ash, Arjuna, but I'm gonna blame the alcohol on that one. But Ash is still a good pick because he's awesome. Actually wish I had Ash, but you know, bad RNG when I rolled. We're over here bullying Nidochris. Imagine that, chat. Not a bad move, Lost. Oh, this must be the Demon Pillar. I couldn't remember if he fought the Demon Pillar or Ozzy. But yeah, I guess Ozzy, like, you know, leaves the Demon Pillar form. So yeah, I guess you fight that last. Oh, no. Let's see, what is the plan here? I think we want, Alex. Because of the buff removal. Is Shimoso hard nowadays? It can be. Really depends on the account. It's pretty tough if you beat 1.0 pretty quickly and then you go straight to Shimosa as your first epic of Remnant. Then it's probably going to be pretty tough. But you know, here's the thing about Shimoso. It's not actually that hard. It's the fact that you don't get supports for the hard fights. So if you don't personally have the units for it, then you're not going to be able to do it. That's the whole shtick. The fights are not as hard as what, like, even in some of the other Epic of Remnants, or as, like, Zeus or Fluffy, Morgan, it's not as hard as those fights. It's just, you do not get the option to summon something. It's like, oh, I need a DPS rider here, and I don't have one, well then tough, right? So that's kind of the problem. It's kind of just like your account needs to be in good shape, or in decent shape to be able to do it. But yeah, it's not that hard, really. Alright, so Ozzy's Demon Pillar bullshit here. He clears debuffs, I remember that. And he gives himself an attack up, which is bad, because he's AoE. He's got the big heal. I don't remember when he activates it, though. And then all cavalry classes are good here, I'm pretty sure. What is my best? I wonder if she's still worth it. I don't know if you can debuff him or not. He'll remove it, though. Yeah, he'll remove it. So her dots are not that effective. We've got this, and we've got this. Honestly, I really would like a leveled Boudica. I think if we had Boudica with her passive and she could get her NP off and got her upgraded NP and all that, we could actually stabilize. I think that's a really good way to deal with this, but our Boudica is absolutely not ready at all. I'm not sure if he counts as divine or not. It would make sense that he would, but Demon God's traits can be kind of weird. But I would think out of all of the Demon Gods, he would have divinity. Let me look, actually, I want to know. I don't think he has divinity. That is so stupid. God damn it, imagine being a god and not having divinity. Well, that means we're gonna need Cairo to change his CE. I don't know why Cairo is so on about, like, he's just like, uses this as a generic CE on all of his support list slots, and I fucking hate it. It's just not enough starting NP. And it doesn't have a damage side effect, so it's like, it's not worth it. Like, I'd rather have this. And I'd much rather have this. What is best, though? Probably just K-Scope. Most Demon Pillars are super large. This one actually has other traits. And the reason I wanted to check is because it's, you know, this is such an abnormal Demon Pillar. It's not like the other ones. But it still doesn't have divinity. But he does have King and stuff. He's Demon, super large, King, and then some trait called King of Gods. I don't really know what that is listed for, but that's what it says. I'm really drawing a blank on what to bring here. Yeah, King of Gods, but no divinity. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, because Cairo's got this stupid thing on, so we'll get to check for ourselves. Because sometimes the wiki misses traits and stuff. I remember they used to have Megalos listed as very large for quite a while, but we saw on stream that it didn't, because we used Arthur and it didn't apply, and I actually sent them the clip of that, and then they removed it. So there's always a few things that sneak by here and there. Now, Jinkei doesn't have any of her upgrades, so... But I think Jinkei and Boudica are going to be the two units that will really help here. And potentially Phantom if we're super stuck, because Phantom has buff removal. But I think Boudica could be really good here, and Jinkei could be really good here. But I'm not sure Jinkei is good right now, but we need a few more Void Dust to be able to get her quests unlocked. If we get super stuck, though, we're probably going to have to do that. What else would I even bring? Shakespeare. These stuns, it's great. But the odds of that are pretty wonky, and my Shakespeare's just NP2. Yeah, I know, Lion King not being divine is so whack. That is so whack. I really think that one's an oversight. I think some of them is kind of, you know, wonky stuff here and there and whatnot, but I think that one's just an oversight. Because you've got things like Sitting Master being human instead of a servant in the main story and that kind of thing. So I think they kind of just messed that up. Man, she doesn't have her third skill. She's one of those. She's one of those. Imagine being level 60 and not having your third skill. It's a fucking 3-star. Oh, God. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to level Jinkei for this, just because it's so many upgrades she can get. Because she can get her her third skill, and then she can buff her NP, and then she can get her anti-king thing, right? Like, that's a lot of value. So if we get wrecked, that'll be the thing to try. I wish we had a healer. We need Hans. I don't think we have a single healer on this account, unless you count Sanson, but you should not count Sanson, because that's stupid. This is not male, so the anti-male thing won't work. Check Jinkei's overcharge. 4 stars. Less stars than when you haven't done the NP buff. Kind of want the bonus health though. This is gonna be an absolute catastrophe. Look at that smug face. It taunts me. The only healer is Sanson? Yeah. I had a feeling that was the case. We should have allowed Blackbeard just for a heal, for God's sakes. Yeah, okay, Jason, that's true. But same thing as Sanson, it's only one person. Well, we throw that out. He doesn't start with the heal. Very fitting music. Yeah, nothing like Mario Party music when you're fighting a demon killer that's gone Aussie mode. Got an art chain. Music knows. I'm actually gonna try to get Mash's NP here. Lucky crit? Lucky crit? Damn. I could have really used that. Maybe I should give her more starting NP. Yep, we need a fucking healer. Come on, not the crit. 98%. Well, Jinkei's a lost cause anyway. Fuck it. This is such a bad use of her skill. Mash is overcharged. Nah. Does she have the... I didn't check. I don't know if she's got the NP buff or not. Well, let's find out. We're gonna make a bunch of stars at least. Nope, no NP buff. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. Oh, God. Ugh. Give me a break! Sweet 67k! That's gonna do so much damage though if we ascend her and get all of our skills unlocked. Alex is over here doing 57. He didn't, he's AoE. Stop critting. By the way, 100 Face is perfect for this because you do more damage, you repeat NP, you get crit down, which is pretty obvious that that's really good here. we're screwed. I need Alex to remove the heal. We just need a level Jin K. Like, we need more damage. Like, our damage is so bad, and this boss starts healing himself like crazy. Can we even get close? What Jin K needs? Yes, actually, very close. I think she needs 17, and we have 13. Game. Hello. Let's check on that. We need assassin statues too. Man, it was the assassin daily the other day. I should have done it, but I didn't. I didn't even do it a single time. The Shinkai could be so much stronger. Hey, Sonic Brandon, what's up, man? Over a year, man. I really appreciate that. That's a long time, dude. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, we need more of these too. So we need 3 more Void Dust. That's very farmable. This is a problem though, because we can't get these for another week unless they give us another way of obtaining them. Damn. Maybe we'll get something through this that'll help. See if there's any assassin ones left. Yeah, there is assassin one left. It's only 2 though. Oh man. I'm not even sure Jin K is worth bringing without our upgrades. Like, she just does so little damage there. An upgraded Boudica would really help. Like, if I had an upgraded Boudica, that with Mash, we'd be really tanky. Huh. What really got us there was just getting crit so much. I'll try it again, but we've got to remove the heal with Alex. I'm guessing he cast it at like half health or something. Maybe I put both Alexes in the back then. Art chain, but not with Alex. Do the first skill on Mash for sure. Let's see if Mash can get her NP right now. That would definitely help. Damn. Need to level that 3rd skill on her. It's more NP gain if you do. And we could really use that NP quickly. I need to check if any of the attack removal command codes can be bought from the prison shop, because he does a lot of attack up in this fight, and because it's AoE, he's getting a lot of boom for his buck, so if you can remove it occasionally, that'll help a lot. I almost want to just use it on Alex now. Well, maybe not this turn though. I actually think we overcharge Mash just for a bigger defense buff. I just said that and then I didn't do it. I'm just so used to regular Mash NP. But yeah, I think I absolutely should have done hers last. The extra stars are nice, but they're not that nice. We're gonna make enough stars anyway, so a bigger defense buff on Mash would help more, so that was a mistake. It's weird too, because I said that I should put her NP last, and I just didn't. That is what you call autopilot. I wouldn't RG Arjuna, because you already have so many accounts. I would just go mess around in one of your other old accounts. Yeah, we got 65 stars. We absolutely should have overcharged my Ash. Jen K is gonna die before doing our first go at this rate. The stakes! Okay. Pretty big mistake too, because we're getting blasted. A little bit extra defense could really help. Jesus Christ, we need someone with crit down. I'm not sure I actually needed that battery. Yeah, I didn't. Well, maybe we get NP drained or something, so get some extra. So much sand! Oh look, we got NP drained. Oh no. Attack, 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 attack. There you go. This timing is not working out at all, though. Okay, we need to overcharge Shakespeare. Because if we get a lucky stun, that's big. Anakin raging noises, yeah. Get all this damn sand out of here, though. I'm fucking running the pyramid. Which this inside doesn't actually look like the inside of a pyramid, but they actually have made an interior of a pyramid since doing Camelot, but that was after this stage, so maybe they did it for Halloween or something. Why does he not have the heal yet? Does he not I know you fight him twice, does he not use it until the second fight? Huh. If that's the case, we actually have a decent chance of beating this fight. Yeah, I thought this one healed. Maybe he just has to get really low. Ah, there it is. Jesus, he heals for 100,000 right away, though. See, that's why Clown Boy would be so good. Because Clown Boy does buff block, and he would not have gotten that heal, and we'd just be set. Like, we'd be so set. We are totally screwed now. This one's beatable, though. This fight with him is beatable with what we've got. Really hard and random as fuck. Like, I'm so annoyed at Cairo. I keep telling Cairo to stop getting farther in Camelot because we keep having to beat bosses with RNG, and I want to, like, repair the account so we can beat them properly. But he just keeps not doing that. We just died with everyone's MP. Let's see. Guess I do this evade first. And we got this stupid crit buff. It'd be fine if we made a bunch of stars, but we did not. Well, we might be able to NP again if we don't die here. Such a shame we didn't land that art up, man. And this is winnable, though. If we got just a little bit more value out of our other units, we could have won here. We're getting terrible RNG. We're not critting at all. Fucking so much stupid shit going wrong here. Of course, the one hit that I don't have evade is the one that crits. Like, of course. That is so ridiculous. This is definitely beatable, though. Let's see. I think I need to move around our CEs a bit. Might even do that. Maybe Mash can miraculously double NP. Seems like a long shot though. Let me look at what her third skill mats are. Also, let me check if we can buy an attack removal command code. That'd be very useful here. Mana prisms. That's a defense removal one. Debuff clear. This menu needs tabs so bad. Like, look, the command codes aren't even grouped together. They're just like so randomly spread out. Star Absorb. Seriously, this is such a bad UI. Alright, I don't think you can get one. You can get a defense removal one, but I don't think you can get a attack removal one. Oh, what I would do for Clown Boy. That'd be so helpful here. Maybe we start with Shakespeare. The NPs with Mash, that'd be really good. Also, we need Cairo to change that CE, it's pointless. Jinkei is not very good here without her upgrades. With her upgrades, she's good. Without it, pretty bad. I almost want to use Salami just to get an early bit of burst damage in. It's a lot more useful than Jinkei. I like how someone tells me to buy the tickets every fucking stream. Like I don't know or something. It's like I'm not buying them because they're not worth buying. Did you not notice how few mana prisms we have? Arjuna. Every fucking stream, like, it's like, stop assuming I don't know what I'm doing on this account. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't know if Salami's worth it. She'll still die so quickly. And then the boss will just remove the debuffs. Just Jinkei's not doing a damn thing. There's Anastasia. She'll do even less damage, but she might live longer, and she does give charisma. Geronimo coins, I know, right? What else do we have? It's Cavalry class. Let's see. That's Sanson. We've got Boudica. Geronimo would be decent here if he was more leveled. Might do Sanson then for the heal. Don't think you'd want him in the front though. Maybe Shakespeare in the front. Be like that. Give him K-Scope and then Mash like this. This looks a little bit better. Either that or just go full tanky on Mash. Now let's try this, see how it goes. Baldy coins? Oh yeah, no, that's pretty low priority. Actually, I think we have a lot of Baldy coins, because I think he's like NP6 or something. We're just not using him. Sanson is big damage. Well, it's because he's got a decent amount of health and he's got a heal. That's why I was thinking that. And there is a debuff here that we can remove. The bad thing about Sanson is actually Sanson debuffs the boss. That's actually kind of bad. It depends. It's like it makes the boss skip an action. Alright, if we get an attack up early, I'm just gonna remove that, and we'll have the other Alex deal with the heal. Hopefully the timing just works out. Okay, we do this. I think we do this. Who do I give the battery to? I might give it to Mash. He's only got the one card. Yeah, we'll do that. Hopefully that works out. Yeah, you get Mash coins to get him through the story. But even up to Lost Belt 6, you don't have enough coins to do anything. Although, I think after you beat Lost Belt 6, you can get some bond on Mash the old-fashioned way, and if you get all of that and the ones from the story, you might have enough to get one passive. I don't think so, though. I think you're still just shy. I'm not sure about that, though. I don't know how much bond she gets, because, or how many coins per bond. I don't know how they do that exactly. You can get one passive? Okay. Yeah, I haven't done all the bond. I've gotten like one of her bond ranks since they added that. That's not bad though. Mash with the passive is good. She's got all extra classes, so if you do like VR Mash, Mash Bash, that's not too bad for an account that doesn't have a lot of extra classes. Then obviously the starting NP is very good for her, so there's quite a lot of good things there. Alright, I guess we just mash NP even though we can't overcharge, because we just need to live, for God's sakes. It really is nice to overcharge though, like especially with Shakespeare. If Shakespeare's stunning, it's a pretty big deal. Damn, dude. We need a crit down. I mean, again, he'll remove it, but... Actually, I guess what you want then is you want the crit resistance buff. Like a Reshigal's got it, and I think a few other units have stuff like that. Some passives with it, like Fey Eyes. That's the really good way. Yeah, these crits are killing us. Okay, we need a stun. Let's start with double Alex. The problem with that is I think one of the Alex, or potentially both of the Alexes, would die before the buff removal part, but it would be good to have them buff each other. Honestly, VR Mash, with her third passive against some extra classes is not bad at all. Like, that's not a meme, that's not bad at all. Okay, we got a stun, something. Although we kind of waste our defense buff there, but there's only so much you can do with the timing. You know what? We're just gonna do that, and hopefully Shakespeare can NP again. Okay. Oh, does it count for shielders? That's pretty funny. So, on the one hand, I'd like to give Shakespeare the invulnerability, because then he's like, that makes up for the NP drain that's coming up. But I think it's best to give it to Alex. If Alex can NP again, it's worth keeping him alive. The problem is the NP drain coming up. I wish my Shakespeare was NP5. It'd be really awesome. That's the one turn you want the boss to attack, attack, attack. Who do I heal? There is a slight chance that Shakespeare would die right now, but after he NPs the second time, I don't need him to have health, so I think we just hope he doesn't die here. I'll actually wait a second to heal, because Sanson's not going to heal twice. So I'll wait for like a debuff or just see who gets fucked up. We don't have any defense buffs right now, though, so we actually are vulnerable. Do I heal Shakespeare, then? Alright, fine. It's such a catastrophe if Shakespeare dies, so... That's not what I wanted to see. Oh, I don't know if Alexander's gonna get his NP. Guys, these are totally gonna work. We'll do the Buster Chain, but we'll desperately try to get Alex's NP here. Sakurai. Big Heaven's Feel fan, apparently. Nah, no stun. Would have been really strong if it's done there. Is that the heal? Nope, that's the debuff clear. I'm just gonna remove that because this Alex is probably going to die before he could get the heal anyway. Although I could have evaded him, but I guess we're going to save that. I don't know, I think I should have evaded him, because him getting his NP before dying is really strong. And then you can save the buff removal for the heal. Yeah, I think I should have done it. Oh, we still live. Lucky. I think everyone is gonna die this turn though. I guess we just give this to Alex for the Star Jin buff. It's not gonna matter otherwise. I think we're still dead. Evil human demon god killer. I wish. Okay. Sanson. Weird that he has. Oh, this timing is so bad. And now they're gonna get NP drained. Oh no. Send help, game. Chat, we need like a SWAT team that's got anti-demon god bullets. Can you hook a streamer up? Music knows. Well, I guess we do the quick up because we got all these quick cards. Okay, chat, I'll settle for an anti-demon god grenade launcher. We'll settle for that. We don't need the SWAT team to use it. Just give me the grenade launcher and we're good here. Wow, we actually somehow did worse. I think the team is better, it's just RNG is so impactful on this stage when your team is this crap. Anti-demon god pillow. 78k, chat, we're saved. Yeah, we're actually doing worse. Even though I think the team is better. Just wave the dice. And we get some bullshit crits. 40, 60, 70. Only crit one time. Yeah, if we level Jin-K, this will be pretty smooth, and I think Jin-K will be a necessity for the next fight with him. I think the next fight with him, he's got a little bit more health and a little bit higher attack. Bunyan would actually be good here because Paul Bunyan's got anti-heal, and that first heal you can't stop. You can only remove the heal over time part. Oh god, we need Bodica or Jin-K. Like, absolutely. Bow items would help too. Honestly, Shiba's not bad for this fight. She's not as good as Clown Boy, though, I don't think, but she still does some damage, and if you can still time the anti-healing, it's helpful. Is that 100k, you could get it down to like 50k, stuff like that. Getting a demon god with a kitchen knife. That'll show him. Well, Mash is definitely gonna get her NP. I wonder though, I'd like to incorporate everyone's art card though, instead of doing double Mash. Could give Mash the battery and hope for the best. Let's see if this works. I forgot to look at her third skill to see if I could upgrade it. There's a couple of... okay, here we go. But only a couple of skill ranks would go a pretty far away. Oh, 97%. I could get the overcharge right now and have a higher stun chance. But I think we just take what we got here. We're gonna overcharge Mash. Although if I do Mash first, I can give Alex the first card art bonus. Okay, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna do an art card. That's a pretty hefty amount of NP gain, all things considered. Because getting Alex's next NP is actually pretty close. I think Case Files lasted so long because they didn't have any content. Like, they're not ready to add any content, so... Oh no, not NPing with someone else on Shakespeare is not ideal. 90% Buster crit, I think I gotta take that, even though we got those art cards on Shakespeare. Like Buster Chain, Buster Up, 90% crit, Attack Up. It's no NP, but it'll still do some. And we didn't land the stun! Hurrah! We're fucked! 31k! I like that. Can I get like 5 of those? Just like... no, not 5 of those, Ozzy. You can put the fucking gun down. Alright. Not a whole lot I can do this turn that's gonna matter. Wait, is it already time for Little Big Tengu rerun? What the hell? Chat, how old am I? What the fuck? Time does fly. Brave Chain. Okay, do we abandon Shakespeare NPing again, or do we art chain? Because that Brave Chain's a lot of damage, and we need damage. I think I go for the art chain though, because we're going to get drained, so Alex could use the extra. And maybe Shakespeare somehow gets it. Dinosaur. I could heal Alex and get rid of those NP gain buffs, but I don't know about that. Okay, Alex is only ever going to NP one more time, so I think we want to try to use it for overcharge. Just makes sense that way. My dad desperate for NP gain, but I just did that combo. I guess so. Don't care for that 98% nonsense. That's a crit. I hate you. Okay. I guess Sanson, Alex, Shakespeare has the order here. We really need this stun. We got double overcharge, but we really need this. An NP's crit, guys. That'd help. Get that defense down. That's something. Come on, stun. You've had quad overcharge in total. Fuck! What do you mean guard? What do you mean guard? What's a demon pillar doing with magic resistance? Fuck off! Oh my god. And nothing else got guarded, so it's not like it's a high percent. Fuck! Why does this guy have magic resistance? I demand to know how much it is. Does anybody got like the Atlas DB up? I actually really want to know. It's 50%? Really? And how come we're always landing the other debuffs? Fucking crap, that's so bad for Shakespeare because you gotta, the odds of landing the stun in the first place aren't that great when, fuck, yeah, we're gonna have to definitely overcharge and have demonic CE. That's the only way we're gonna get it. Oh, bother. Somebody needs to transition into a solo and then use the evade there. That's just so much more damage. We don't want two units, like, getting whittled down at the same time. I might want to move the team around just to try to make that happen. Like, that's like, to start spamming Brave Chains at the end if you do, like, double evade and stuff is just a lot more damage than you're gonna get out of two. Fucking fuck. You'd probably lose even if you didn't do that. I so wish we weren't doing this chapter because we should level our fucking servants first. Okay, well, we do this. We need to Shin K because she's getting anti-king and all that, and then like Boudica. Boudica with Mash is actually amazing here if you get Boudica all upgraded. Of course you do that! I mean, Cairo, this is your fault. I specifically said not to do this chapter, and you did it anyway. So now we're doing this shit. Like, this is just RNG again. I'm almost thinking we need to move Alex. Like, I want it to be where Charlotte is alone. Because she's gonna die at the same speed, regardless if she has teammates or not. And she'll do so much more damage if she's alone. I might actually use Jason then, even though he'll die so fast. Do I only do one Alex? The thing is, if I only do one Alex, the odds of him actually removing the healer is just so small. And if I don't put him at the start, I don't think that works very well. Also, can you change this CE, Cairo? It's like completely useless, as fucking always. Like, these CEs should not be equipped unless we're like specifically needing them. Like, I don't, it's not good for general use. Although, yeah, I know, this boss really should have Divinity, much like Lion King. I have Origin Bullet, though, on a Rider. And I don't have other CEs. Okay, maybe we do Sanson first. I kind of want to work in Jason just so I can try to get Charlotte into a solo. Like, I need somebody to get into a solo at the end because it's just so much more damage and you can, like, NP faster. Charlotte's a decent one because she's got evade. I could cut Shakespeare. It's so random if he stuns or not because of the debuff resist. Could do that. The problem with that is, like, I think both of them will die before either of them would remove the heal, and that's just death. Well, maybe Sanson would come in and be able to stabilize one of them. Okay, if he's not supposed to live, then we do, like, that. I don't know, though. I don't feel like you're going to be able to remove the buff like this. And if you don't remove the buff, you super lose. Do that. You could also try for a double mash NP. It's unlikely, but it could be really helpful. The thing is, these two units won't live that long, so they're not going to benefit from a second mash NP that much. They buff each other, which is nice. Okay, I'm going to try this and just see if by some miracle I can keep one of the Alexes alive. I could do Jason before Sanson, but I want the one that comes with Charlotte to die really fast, I think. And that really sucks, though, that Shakespeare's stun chance is so bad here, because if you could actually stun more reliably, that'd be a big help. Yeah, it's because the boss has debuff resist, so the odds of it landing are bad. I've had it land before, so it does work. It's just random. Yeah, I had the demonic for overcharge, and I did 2 NPs before him, and that worked. But it's the only time. Okay. This. So regular Alex needs more NP gain to support Alex. So boom, boom, boom. Keep forgetting the level of match this third skill. I think it's really worth doing, because like on that turn, the little extra chunk of NP means we're probably going to get it. Yeah, we probably could have. We need 4% for it to round up. Damn it, that sucks. Fucking 95, 95. And this Alice could break chain, but he doesn't have the NP. I think I still need to NP right away to just start building towards the next NP. Okay, this one's a higher NP rank, so he gets the attack up. I really wish we could have brave chained there. I actually think Shakespeare could still be worth it in this fight if he wasn't NP2 and all that. Like, if he was more set up, I think he'd still be alright because of the invulnerability and stuff. I actually kind of want someone with a debuff now, because you can use one of the Alexes to remove it. Still can't Brave Chain. I think I'd rather overcharge mash at this point. But if she's first, you get the art bonus. And we got a 50% chance to art crit. If we art crit with the first card art bonus, that's a lot of game. And of course, we don't get the 50-50. We really needed that. Then hit double attack up on it too, so it did a lot of damage. Well, I guess we just do this and hope for crits here. Not unmatched. Okay, there we go. 26k. We just gotten that art crit earlier. We need the gain because we're gonna get NP drained in a second. Also, we have double NP gain down. Not the biggest fan of that. Got art chain, but with the wrong Alex, so it's not worth doing. Ash almost lived there. Okay, Sanson can remove the debuffs. Oh fuck, Jason's already here. I didn't think about that. That's terrible. Fuck, that's bad. Well, we might as well do it like this. Oh, that's so bad. So, we need Sanson to get his NP this turn. This is pretty much over though, because now Charlotte's gonna show up when all the other assassins are at full health. So they're all gonna die at the same time, and that's like absolutely what you don't want. I might just do Shakespeare there, then as a filler unit or something. Yeah, that's really bad to have Jason right there. Sanson did not get his fucking NP. I think we take the Brave Chain then, and then do it next turn. Oh, this runs everything. Of course you crit. And look, the battery hits nothing. Like, it's super bad. Oh, that is so shit. I've got to heal Alex because he needs to do the buff removal. That's super GG though. We can't have a unit be that bad on the team like that. That was like negative value because it brought Charlotte in so soon. I'll probably do the heal here, I would imagine. Yep, that's it. You can tell it's the text, the really long text there. So 110,000 you can't stop if you're not buff block. Brutal. Only one crit there, it's not great. Of course you crit. Of course you crit again. Did crit again, he would have one-turned her from full health. That's bad though. If he hadn't done that much damage, this heal might have bought us another turn, but he did so much damage that's not gonna happen. Yeah, no, I was saying that earlier in the stream that Clown would be so good here because you wouldn't even get a heal. The only thing is you'd have to make sure you cast it on the turn that you think he's going to cast it, right? Otherwise he'd remove the debuff. You'd probably also have to give Clown Boy the Shinji CE, but I'm pretty sure Clown Boy's got a debuff success chance passive, so between that and the Shinji CE, he should land it. Like more times than not, even with the debuff resist. Let me look, let me make sure that he's got that. I think he does. Yeah, he does. So yeah, he'd be pretty likely to land it. So this one was winnable if she didn't just get so fucked up last turn and she could live another turn and then like maybe get her NP one more time. Got lucky. But it's not happening. So we Jason needs to be something that like does a damn. Like Jason was super bad. Yeah, maybe Shakespeare instead of Jason there might be better. I would actually say Jinkei if Jinkei had her like stuff, like an Ascender. I can get the Void Dust that she needs, but I can't get the statues, and I didn't do the Assassin Daily yesterday, so I can't Ascender for a while. Okay, but Jinkei, if I did Ascender, would get all her like anti-king damage or NP upgrade, all that, make it pretty easy. Yeah, Shakespeare's definitely better there. I'm kind of want to still try to get Shakespeare's NP, just because if he does happen on a run that he just coincidentally lands the stun, we would have super won there. But I don't know if he could get his NP in time unless I give him more starting NP. If I don't give him, though, the overcharge, then I don't think he's going to have any chance of landing it. Maybe I just give him a higher starting NP for the damage, though. Maybe the damage is better than a YOLO stun. I'll still try this. It gives him health, too. I don't mind. This setup can win. It's just RNG, but like this setup can definitely do it. Yeah, mine is just NP2 as well, actually. Okay. I really need to remember to look at Mash's third skill, because this is the exact thing as last time, where like almost everyone will be able to get their NP, but I think Mash, hitting on RNG, might not. If I just level the skill a bit. If I level the skill a bit, I could put the other Alex's card in third place, which is, that would be like the way to make sure everybody gets it. But, yeah, we're gonna have to roll the dice here. Because with just a bit more NP gain percent there, she'd only need to be attacked once. That was so meta of him. He did the NP gain down first. Thankfully, we got it anyway. Okay, back Alex can Brave Chain. But I'd rather have middle Alex be the one go for a second NP because he's got NP5 and stuff. I think I actually overcharge Mash then. Trying to think if Charlotte will do more damage than Alex. It's so stupid that I'm saying that, but I'm not sure she does. Because Alex just has so many more buffs because of the double Alex thing. But I think he might get more out of the attack up than she does. However, she can do a Brave Chain. I'll save it for her just because of the Brave Chain. Wait a minute, though. If I do it like that, the Demon Pillar might not get down to low enough health to do the heal when Alex is still here. And we need that. Fuck. I wish the other Alex could do a Brave Chain then. Nice try, Zoa. Nice try. I think I gotta do the attack up. I don't like it, but I think it's just necessary. And I looked at the code and messed with it as much as possible. As far as I can tell, everything in the Sanson Command's code should allow it to Sanson me. And it did many, many years ago when I was playing Ninja Gaiden. A long time ago it did. That was the only time it ever happened. And it's never happened since. So I don't get it. I've looked at the code very carefully. I've checked other commands that are like it and stuff. And there's just no reason I should not be... Like, there's no reason I should be avoiding the Sanson, so... I'm just too powerful, chat. That's the thing. High death resist, yeah. Okay, you know what I should do? I don't know if this is even possible, but I should see if there's a way to give the command a 10% chance to add, like, the miss text at the end. It's like, just like a 10% chance that, you know, the death misses, so you just put that there. I'm not sure if you can do that. It might be all or nothing. I'm not sure. I'll look. But yeah, or maybe even 5%. Make it, like, super rare. Okay, 90% crit. Don't fucking fail it. We are so pushing it on damage, and you're like, I got a 90% Buster crit, and I'm just gonna whip it like a champ. And it's like Billy the other day did the same thing. God damn it, man. We need that damage. And your Buster cards obviously do the best with crits. Fuck. Alex not even trying, man. Surely you jest, game. He's throwing these 90% out and nope. And there's a crit, lovely. I don't know why I didn't heal last turn, or did I? No, I didn't. I should have healed last turn. I want to do the Buster card because it's more damage, but I think I need to get the extra gain because of the drain. It's way, we get way more than I think we need, but otherwise we wouldn't like get enough at all. So, and not only were we 9% over, but we can get attacked here. Do I think this is his last NP? Because if it is, I should wait. It probably is. So I think we try to get the other two NPs. If somehow Shakespeare can get his NP and then we land the stun, that'd be so helpful. That'd be like really big value right there. Close. Do I need to heal Alex? Probably to be safe. Excuse me. Okay, Shakespeare needs to get his NP right here. We can use the battery though if needed. So I don't think there's a way for us to fail this. Unless, you know, we die, that'll do it. Okay, it's unlikely Shakespeare's battery will go into anyone unless we wanted to give it to Charlotte, but I don't think we want to give it to Charlotte. I want everyone to die at the same time. In one turn, though, we get Alex's thing. Oh crap, Alex has to live another turn. Oh no. Ugh. That's bad. Yeah, he needs to live one more turn. Now, if we land a debuff, it'll be fine. Because then he's gonna have to cast the heal and cast the debuff clear, and we could also stun. So, yeah, we really want this stun. We really want this stun. Shakespeare has the highest hit count, so I'm gonna battery himself. He's totally evil, guys. That's absolutely how this works, right? So Sansa needs to either land the defense down, and then even better is if we land the stun. Okay, we got the defense down. That's good. That lowers the odds of Alex dying. Come on, stun, stun, stun. Look at all that overcharge. Look at all that overcharge. That wasn't guard. That did not say guard. That said miss. We had demonic CE, and we had double overcharge from the other two NPs, and he fucking just missed it. Yeah, it feels spino, man. And yeah, don't worry, guys. Now we get the buffs here. All right, I don't want to use his third skill. Or second skill. I don't think. I don't see a benefit to that. We didn't do enough. We need to do a little bit more. I think if we had landed that Buster crit earlier and we landed that stun, this might have been a win. I almost want to do quick art, but because we've got 50, 40, 60, it's pretty reasonable to get a double crit. I'm gonna, oh, of course not. Whoa, at least those crit, but yeah, we need the damage, so. Yeah, by the way, Sansa made 27 stars there, and he had quick up from Alex. Well, I guess we just heal now. I mean, evade now. Excuse me. Land the art up. Land the art up. Land the art. Okay, well, at least it's the NP up. It's not as good, but... Because we actually want to work towards a second NP. So the art up, not only do you get more damage on your NP, but then you get more damage on the art cards, and you get more NP gain on the art cards, and that's... that can definitely make a turn difference in terms of getting your NP in time or not. She will do the most damage, I think, if we give her the attack up. Oh yeah, if we landed that crit earlier, that'd have been like another 20k HP, and then we could have landed the stun. So, we might still lose here because he can definitely one-turn us. Also, oh come on, I think that might be enough. Yes! Thank you, Ozzy, you're a bro. By the way, if we had landed that art up, I'm not sure we would have needed that last one. And if I had casted that heal one turn earlier, like I said, I could cast it right now and we'd be more likely to live. Please kill. You have a 15 to 30% chance, and you still have your NP up. Oh, that's it. We got it. He's dead. Fuck this guy. I don't think we can do the next fight with him though, because he gets even more health. He gets like an extra like 50k health or 60k health. I don't even remember. He just gets extra health. He also casts his HP recovery much earlier. That's actually kind of good because it's easier to remove it then, but I think, doesn't he recast it? That's my memory, is he casts it once pretty early and then he casts it again at the end. So you basically have to have Alex at the start and then the other Alex at the end. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Phantom might be good though. You could have like Alex at the start, Phantom in the middle, Alex at the end, right? Like you could just have really good uptime on stopping it. But yeah, I don't think we can beat this one without Jin K, and we might even need Boudica, actually, because Boudica with all of her buffs will be very helpful here. We're definitely going to start with Alex. But yeah, it's going to be Jin K. I think that'll be a big help. I don't know how to get the gold statues though. That's going to be the problem. I'm pretty close on having her Void Dust, but I don't really know how to get the gold statues because you have to wait a week. Which that kind of sucks. I should have farmed the assassin dailies yesterday, but I wasn't thinking about it. Oh, we need an event. Oh god, we need an event. Well, at least we got past that though. I guess we need to buy these. We need a lot of those. Bad the free quests don't give you white cubes. The pure prisms. Okay, well, I think that's a good time to stop for FGO today. But at least we beat the first Demon God, so I'm happy with that. But it's going to be a while, I think, before we can handle the next one. But we'll do some of the Convergence mod. I know people want me to play Dark Souls 1 again, and I want to play it too, but I really do want to see a little bit more of the Convergence mod, because we're kind of like right at the big boy zones, so I kind of want to check those out. And then maybe Dark Souls 1 tomorrow, because I really have been enjoying playing Dark Souls 1 again after all these years. But thank you for hanging out, everybody that's here for FGO. We made some progress, but yeah, we'll probably put this on hold for a little while and try to level up some units and then come back to it. The Convergence mod is a mod for Dark Souls 3 that changes a lot of the level layouts, adds a lot of new paths, adds some new bosses, adds a lot of new abilities, like changes the spells completely. It's pretty good. I was very skeptical of it going into it, but I've ended up liking it a lot. Yeah, I've been quite a fan of it actually. Like the new bosses they've added are just a lot better than the bosses that Cinders added. Like they're way more original and unique. I was so impressed with some of the boss fights that they've added. Alright, let me change the stream title and all that. But yeah, for those that are just here for FGO, we'll be back at it again soon. But maybe not the co-op account. That's going to need some time in the oven. But we'll be back at FGO soon. And hopefully we just get some news soon. We haven't had any news in a while. Other than the updates, obviously. But I mean, in terms of like what's coming down, you know, the pipeline with the content and all that, we haven't gotten anything. Yeah, it's a big boy overhaul for sure. Okay, let me restart the stream so the VODs are separated, and we'll be back in like 10 seconds here.